In a small town, blanketed by snow, Arica, a young woman who loved reading, often spent her afternoons in a cozy little cafe at the corner of the street. The cafe was warm, filled with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee, and had large windows overlooking a park covered in a pristine layer of snow. Every evening, Arica would sit in her favorite corner, engrossed in the romantic novels she adored. One day, Arica noticed a stranger entering the cafe. He wore a thick jacket, a woolen hat, and carried a camera in his hand. The man hesitated for a moment before ordering a cup of hot chocolate and sitting by the window. For the next few days, the man returned to the cafe at the same time. Arica couldn't help but notice his habit of photographing the snowy scenery outside before taking a sip of his drink. Her curiosity eventually pushed her to say hello.
Hi, do you like taking pictures of snow?
The man smiled warmly.
Yes, snow has a kind of quietness that's hard to describe. It feels like a story waiting to be told.
The man introduced himself as Jack, a photographer searching for inspiration for his next project. That simple conversation marked the beginning of their daily chats. Arica shared tales from the books she was reading, while Jack showed her his photographs, everything from footprints in the snow to streetlights reflecting on icy surfaces. The more they talked, the more they got to know each other. Arica admired how Jack viewed the world through his camera lens, while Jack was captivated by Arica's warmth and her ability to find beauty in the coldest of winters. One snowy afternoon, the snowfall grew heavier than usual. The streets were quiet, and the cafe was nearly empty except for the two of them. With trembling hands, Jack pulled out a photograph from his bag. It was a picture of Arica reading, taken without her noticing.
I know this might be sudden, but I wanted you to know every time I see the snow, I think of you. You're like a small miracle in this winter.
Arica was momentarily speechless, her cheeks turning red. But then she smiled and said,
Maybe it's because snow makes everything seem more beautiful, including how we feel.
That evening, they stepped out of the cafe together, walking under the softly falling snow. With the streets blanketed in white, their love began to bloom, like a small fire warming the cold winter night. From that moment on, winter became their favorite season, not just for the beauty of the snow, but because it was where their love story began.